Hey fam, it's your girl back again, and today I'm talking about the COV idiots, people who act out during this COVID-19 crisis. Times of crisis often bring out the best in people, but it can also bring out the idiots. Idiots everywhere. 15 men were arrested during a funeral in New Jersey for allegedly defying the state's ban on public gatherings. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez were at a gym, and they weren't about to let Florida's stay-at-home order keep them from working out. And I understand that the gym closed just so that they could go in and work out. Hmm. Younger people always have a sense of invincibility. They think they're not vulnerable to serious illnesses. Wrong. In Kentucky, they had a coronavirus party where at least one attendee got coronavirus. Spring breakers flocked to beaches, and one apologized after telling a reporter, "If I get corona, I get corona," as he partied amid the pandemic. Now, although data suggests that older Americans are at an increased risk for serious complications or death from coronavirus, young people across the nation also have gotten seriously ill from this disease, and several have died. Other shenanigans, from licking objects to coughing on people to willfully violating the 6 feet rule, coronavirus agitators have publicly acted out. Some of their antics were mindless and silly, others costly and downright dangerous. An FBI sting in California led to the arrest of a man who was selling pills which he claimed would cure people of coronavirus and help prevent it. Actor Keith Middlebrook shopped his patent-pending cure to investors and claimed that Magic Johnson was on his board of directors. Middlebrook is now charged with wire fraud and looking at up to 20 years in prison. A troubling offshoot of the coronavirus outbreak has started to emerge with racist comments and behavior against people of Asian descent. We are already seeing racist comments on social media, things like "don't eat Chinese food or you might catch the virus," or "don't go to Chinatown." And even my Asian neighbor who was in a coffee shop last week was a victim. Someone told her to leave and take the coronavirus with her. How rude. When a serious situation arises, your first instinct may be to panic. Unfortunately, severe anxiety and stress can result in a complete meltdown. If you're feeling depressed and beginning to bug out, actually, if you're feeling stressed and beginning to bug out, here's some things you can do. 1, slow down. If possible, don't react immediately. Instead, be patient and collect as much information as possible. Ask yourself, is this really going to matter a year from now? And if the answer is yes, then step back to remove yourself somewhat from the situation. This perspective will help you remain less emotional and improve your ability to make decisions. And hopefully they'll be conscious decisions. Stay positive. When stressful situations occur, your mind may go in 1,000 different directions, and some of your thoughts may be negative. The more your mind wanders, the more difficult it will be for you to remain calm. Stop yourself from beginning to imagine the worst case scenario. Never ask, "What if?" This is the worst question you could ask yourself or others in the middle of a crisis. The worst question you could ask yourself is, "What if?" This line of questioning induces sheer panic and forces you to process situations that have not occurred and, in fact, may never occur. Take care of yourself. If you make your personal health a priority, you'll be better equipped to handle a crisis. Eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and receive plenty of sleep. Limit caffeine. Now, I'm a coffee drinker. I love my coffee every morning religiously. If it ain't coffee, it's tea. However, caffeine may trigger a release of adrenaline, giving you a quick burst of energy and physical strength, only to be followed by a crash marked by fatigue and irritability in some cases. Instead of reaching for that cup of coffee, soda, or even that energy drink, hydrate yourself with water. Disconnect. Pull away from the situation for a while, even if only for an hour or two. Read a book, work out, watch my videos on YouTube. When you give yourself a break and take time to process a dilemma, you'll be able to approach the situation with a fresh perspective. Pray. This is obviously the most important time to pray. The fear of death is quite traumatizing. Fear of the unknown is appropriate, but can also be transformed by turning to God for help. For many, this is a very difficult time to pray. We don't know what to ask for. We feel like we're asking for a miracle. Join hands and ask anyway. As children of the Most High, we must believe that nothing can take our peace away unless we let it. This is the time to look to the heavens and say, Lord, my life is in your hands. At this time, I want to pray. Father in heaven, I ask you to look over the world, look over us, and especially to enter the minds of those who are out there acting the fool. Lord, help them to understand that this is a time to be serious. This is a time to be prayerful. This is a time to be loving and kind. Help them to come back from this acting out that they're doing and to instead put that energy into doing good. Lord, I thank you for the subscribers. I thank you for those who bless the ministry. I thank you for those who would if they could, but they can't. Lord, put a blessing on their finances. Lord, there are a lot of people out of work. Put a blessing in their life. Help them to find the things and the resources that they need. Lord, I thank you for everything in my life. I thank you for my health. I thank you for the ability to make the videos. And I thank you for the inspiration behind the videos. All these things I pray in the mighty, mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen.